right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another gameplay video. Today I'm going to be playing Esper Human Hero for Pioneer. If you haven't watched this deck tech, there will be a link in the description. Essentially, it's just an Esper hero deck with this human tribal sub-theme, all thanks to a couple new cards from Ikoria. Being General Kudro of Dranith, a human lord, also a multicolored spell, triggers hero, and then Dire Tactics as well, which is just a phenomenal removal spell if you're playing a human shell. Maybe the best one in Pioneer for creature-based removal. And let's see what our opponent is on today. Playing some sort of rock deck, I'm guessing. We're just going to go ahead and get the Jace out here right now. Start there, see what happens. So it looks like they're playing Sultai here. Yep. It's probably Dredge, or Pioneer's version of Dredge. So they're taking the Gurmag Angler, understandable. We could just go ahead and snatch that right now. It's probably the best move. We could also just bounce it with Angler and then get Hero online right now. I kind of like that. I'm going to Thought Seize him first. I want Hero to be protected. So I'm probably going to take a removal spell if they have any. Definitely not taking the Prized Amalgam. We're just going to go ahead and take the Satyr Wayfinder. That's a pretty good hit for us there. We'll play out Hero and pass it over. Loot with Jace on our turn, I guess. Okay, they draw another spell here. Oh god, what would they hit? Can't tell. It's the they had two Gurmag Anglers, so it's Prize Amalgam. They took another Angler, it looks like. Okay. Or they took the Coast. Oh, yeah, okay. I can't tell what's going on in their hand, to be honest. We'll ditch one of these shrines. Okay. I don't mind just killing that thing with Othakaya. Get a nice trigger from Hero there. And this incidental life gain is actually pretty good against them with all the creeping chills and stuff. I don't want them hitting us with that Driven to Despair either. The card is actually really good. Back when Hogak in Modern was a thing, I used to play that card. So we'll get in. We're just gonna drop that there, and then I'm going to just swing in with the Hero here. They got 6 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they must not have. Don't have 3 Anglers in there. I'm pretty sure. So it looks like an Angler's coming down. Yep. Okay. And they're going to play out the Dark Amoeba. Okay, that's fine. And then maybe the Overgrown Tomb tapped? Or do they not have that? Okay. Maybe they do. I'm not sure what's going on. Atris is cool. We're going to just go ahead and bounce the Angler, though. It's just better overall. Maybe we loot here. Oh, I didn't loot with Jace. on their end step. I just kind of pass through. Oops. Only single cost black cards are Fatal Push and Thoughtseize, so we'll do that. Go ahead and do that there. I'm going to just loot with Jace now. We'll pitch the Elspeth. It's good in the grave. And then I'll swing with both. I don't mind. It's a really bizarre move to me. I guess it gives him angler access, but he already had it. He wants to keep Driven to Despair in there. That's fine. He can't even cast it this turn, though, so. Atris, see, this is an example. They scoop it up. Okay. That card is an example of great magic design. Just a great interactive spell on both sides. So, I mean, Wizards is capable of cool card design alongside their atrocious card design. So we're going to bring in the Kayas here. They're really good. Merciless Eviction would like absolutely crush them, but it's slow. Black or red. That's still pretty good. Another exile effect. Hostage Taker is really interesting too. I think that we're going to drop, let's see here. Thoughtseize is a little bad. We're going to drop a Thought Erasure. I guess we're just trying to take care of their board. Fatal Pushes and stuff are kind of bad too. Flector Mage is good. Othakai is okay. We're going to drop another Thoughtseize. I'm actually kind of interested in at least one Hostage Taker. We'll drop an Atris for that. And then it's likely just another Thought Erasure here. Drop down on our card Dispels since they're our card or our discard cards because they are a graveyard deck. Doesn't seem that great. We'll keep this. It's fine. Got a couple heroes, some removal. The Glacial Fortress with the Concealed Courtyard's a little awkward. So we'll probably drop that Fortress first, yeah. And I'm fine getting a hero online first, probably. Get some value out of it. Gather the pack, okay. Let's see what their graveyard's gonna look like here. So they dump. They don't take anything. It's interesting. So it looks like we're probably getting an angler coming down next turn. But we got removal for days. Nothing. That's pretty bizarre to me. They're gonna just get the Hardened online, likely. Then I'm just gonna play out another hero. We got heroes, and we're just gonna flood the board up here. And we're not gonna attack into that because does it come in tapped? What does it do? The battlefield. Okay, return it tapped. So I'm actually fine swinging in here. And then we can double multicolored spell next turn, or just play out another hero and then like Dire Tactics or something. Why didn't they Hana Dead? I just don't really understand that. Okay, they just played one out. Not really sure about opponent's moves here. A dig. It's pretty good. I'm just gonna get the other hero out. I think we're probably in pretty good shape here. And then let's take a look at their hand this turn. Always yield their value. Thought distortion. Target opponent reveals their hand. Seems really bad, but taking a scrappy scrounger isn't especially good. That card's just like not good. All non-creature, non-lands. Player's hand and graveyard. You can have that card, whatever. Fatal Push, meh. I don't think we're so interested in it. We'll put it in the graveyard. Not going to swing in at all here. So when decks like this, just like this kind of grindy sort of tempo mid-range strategy are good in a format, that means that the format is healthy. And if you look at pretty much all constructed formats right now, like no sort of mid-range strategies besides like Jun Luris in Modern are good, but that's just because they get an unfair card to help them out there. Let's see what we're going to do this turn here. I want to exile this. Let's go white, white. Okay, no triggers there. We do get the scry, which is good. We'll put another fatal push in the graveyard. I'm not like so interested in that. Or on the bottom, I guess that one doesn't go in the graveyard. So he's going to return that Haunted Dead, I'm guessing. Okay, yep, they take one of those. Oh, that was so bad. Okay, well, now that's getting exiled, so I'll probably scoop it up here. How are those thought distortions looking for you, bud? Ritual set, that was looking good for them. Okay. That was a really good pull. Of course, we pull another fatal push after we put one on the bottom. Let's go ahead and wonder how much I want to exile here. There's plenty of 3-drops, so we might just go ahead and kind of do it all. 6. Can we bring creatures back? I don't think so, actually. So we'll get rid of those guys. Devout Decree, Fatal Push, and Thought Erasure, and Dire Tactics is always good. So we got another hero, which I like. So we'll take hero and Jace probably. It's a really bad dig through time. Be totally fine if that card gets banned too. I'm just gonna get Jace online here. We don't have any value to get out of hero, so rather have his dig start. What'd they pull? Something good? Prize Amalgam. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. This is not Great. Okay. Just kind of pulling trash here. I almost want to just keep the land to keep, rather loot that out of my hand with Jace. I guess we'll get the hero online, even though we can't get any value out of it. So if they pull a removal spell, it's pretty bad, but we're just going to pass it over. Hitting an Atris would be nice. A general would be really good. Hates on their graveyard. Okay, they're going to cast one of those things. They'll get our Fatal Push and take some cards. It's okay with me, though. It's totally fine. The card is just actually not good at all. Wow, this is ridiculous. Let's get a spell. Nice. Atris was beautiful. And we'll tap this. We got the other Drowned Catacomb there. Trigger the hero. Atris throws cards in the graveyard for Jace too. Nice synergy. I'm gonna take the other pile. We can just cast this from the graveyard. So, yeah. Okay, lands. Not so exciting. Just play a tapped land here, and say go. Kind of flooding out here. I guess they could have got rid of. Wow, this is insane. Come on. It's like a medium amount of lands in this deck. We'll get rid of this swamp. I like just playing the general out here. It's really good. We'll get rid of that. That driven to despair there. Okay, now I guess I'm just gonna play that, and then we'll just swing in with Atris. Has menace, so they can't block it anyway. Okay, now we got them in a pretty tight spot. They need another mass removal spell, or I think we got the game here. Grizzly Salvage might help them out. They get a couple Narcomoeba triggers. Yep. And that'll might keep them alive here. We can Elspeth though. They just scoop it up. So okay, yep, we got the win there. Tune in for the next game, guys. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another gameplay video of Esper Human Hero for Pioneer. We are doing a couple two-player queues here to test the deck out. This hand is not especially interesting. We're gonna mulligan. This hand is a lot better. And what do I put back here? I'm just tempted to put back a land since we have Thought Erasure to get us another. All these spells are quite good. Reflector Mage might actually just be kind of bad because if they're playing Yorion, they're playing things that have enter the battlefield value. So I'm gonna actually do that. I hope that's the right move. We're gonna just play this tapped and pass it over. Probably just get the hero online next turn, and then depending on what they do, we'll have a play. Okay. Let's get this bad boy online. Really like to see some removal here. Opponent shocks. And fatal pushes. Okay. It's pretty bad. For us, we're going to Thought Erasure him. Oh, so they're a Doom Fortold deck. I got you. Okay. Doom Fortold it is. Atris looks great. We'll put that on top. And we'll just play out this last Concealed Courtyard there. Now, Demonic Pack isn't especially interesting. I would kind of like to take this Oath of Kaya off the table, but because then they can just kill our Atris, which is kind of bad. I wonder, it's kind of slow though. I'm gonna play it out. Cracks his clue, I'm guessing. Yep. Okay. This card is so cool. You won't hear me shut up about it. A hero, and I think we're probably just interested in that. The hero in the land. Yeah, we got another Thought Erasure, so that's what they're scared of. Got that planes down. They're going for the Demonic Pact. Okay, so they're hoping to. I wonder if they drew a Doom Foretold or not, but they can just blink it with Yorion. It's so annoying. Any target. Yeah. Ah, God, I hate companions. This is really annoying. Um, can't really protect it either way. White, white, blue, blue, black, black, black. We'll get another white source here. Yeah, we can't really protect it either way. You can kill one thing next turn. They can't kill both. Get rid of their Doom Foretold there. Get in with the Menace. Okay, they're gonna do 4 damage to something. Atris. I mean, if they're just planning on playing out with a Kaya, I guess that's fine. I would have taken out General and they leave the hero. That's really weird. Oh, they got everything. So So that's fun. Flicker of Fate. Hmm. Oh man, they get so much value here. Elsbeth, I'm fine just putting in the graveyard. We can just cast it next turn from the graveyard. This isn't looking too good though. Drawn two, pretty good. Got their land. I wonder if they just Yorion here. Okay, they're playing out the Treacherous Blessing instead. I want all the value possible. This deck is good. Our deck's not especially good against it either. Esper doesn't really have good enchantment interaction in those colors, so. Get rid of that for now. And we drew another Elspeth. Okay. Okay. And then we'll just get rid of the things we can't get back here. This card's pretty good in this deck, honestly. We're gonna make some humans. Might be one of our better cards against them. Yep. Okay. Yorion, of course. Lots of value. I think this is the best Yorion deck. Seems pretty good. Yeah, draw a bunch of cards, kill our stuff, reset Demonic Pact. Not looking so hot for us. Can Elsbeth again, I guess, but Atris was cool. We're just gonna play that out. Get a couple lands and a spell. I'm more interested in the spell. I'll play that out too. And we'll pass it over. Obviously, they can just kill it, but yep. Doom Fortold. So I gotta sacrifice my Atris, right? It's non-tokens. Yeah. Still got a Flicker of Fate in hand. What else do they have? Lots of planes. Fatal Push, not too exciting. Just don't think we can crawl back from this. I got the Flicker of Fate. I got a full hand. I can't even Fatal Push that thing. I guess we make more tokens, and then you just like. I guess we can just like gain life too. That's fine. Buys time. Not too excited about finishing this out, but I'll try to be a good sport. Just do 4 damage to it. I'm just gonna make more tokens. It's fine. Pass it on over. Make us discard here. Let's hit their inspector. Guessing they'll like sack a birth or something. Yeah. So they got the flicker. If we could get to fairy, and then they don't flicker in response, then we could potentially win. I think that's probably the only out though. Let's see if we can find it. I'm just gonna exile everything. Blue, blue. Okay, I'm gonna flicker the pact. So, oh yeah, that. So they flick all their stuff. There's a Teferi. Flector Mage. Yeah, we're just gonna concede. I don't see this deck this being a very winnable match. Merciless Eviction seems great. The only thing we can do is like counter Yorion, I guess. We could try that. Um, what else? We got like Dovin's Veto to counter their enchantments, I guess. And then green or white. That gets rid of Yorion. Like our Fatal Push are just so bad. Um, Dire Tactics is like not great. It does the same thing as Noxious Grasp though. Could Unmoored Ego, I guess. I definitely want to keep some creature removal. These Reflector Mage are trash. Um, so we'll bring in Unmarked Ego, I guess. Cabal. Hmm. Bring in one Ego and the Cabal. I'll try it like that, but I don't think there's much hope for us in this one. It's okay, you win some, you lose some. We got some Thought Erasures, it seems good. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this Drowned Catacomb, pass it over. And of course they Thoughtseize us with their 80 card deck. Takes Teferi. Elspeth's Nightmare or Flicker of Fate. Well, I mean, that is a card. Another Teferi sounds great. Godless Shrine. Okay, they're going to pass it over. We're going to Thought Erasure them again. I guess to take the Flicker of Fate. It's not especially good, but we need our turn 3, so. Kaya's Wrath. That, I guess. Yeah. We got a hero on top. I don't think we're really interested in that right now. So they drew a swamp. Nice to know. And we got a Thoughtseize. Let's get Cabal down. Don't really care about that Flicker of Fate right now. God. Right? Gonna take our other Teferi probably. Nope. Dovin's Veto. Okay. We could just like, they only have the Flicker of Fate though. I'm just gonna play Teferi, so. And we'll just probably just like draw a card, right? Nah, we're gonna tick up because we got creature or discard spells, so we can bounce like one of their enchantments and then snatch it. So cave, 2 unknowns. Yeah, so they can't really do much here. I'm still gonna just probably thought erasure them. Do they know about that or the Thoughtseize? They might know about both. Let's just go here. I'd like to get a land for this Atris. So they just have put that in the graveyard. And they're not especially in great shape here. We could just Thoughtseize them on their draw step, I guess. I don't know though. Yeah, it's like I guess they do have some pretty good draws. I'm gonna take a risk here. Oh well, okay. Apparently I don't must have clicked through it really quickly. Okay. So they got that. We're definitely just gonna have to sack our Cabal, unfortunately. So I would have really liked to Thoughtseize that out of their hand, but didn't work. First and foremost, I mean they'll have to sack it though. They can't even. If that player can't, they discard a card, lose 2 life. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Lands or a spell. Spell sounds great. We'll just tick up to fairy, pass it over. Yep, great. Okay, they got basically no value out of that. And we got the win there. They can go F themselves. That's nice. We'll just run it back as is. Teferi plus discard is like our best defense. This deck is really fun to play against like other mid-range decks or against creature decks and stuff like that. Just have some like grindy back and forth games where it like requires a lot of back and forth, and it's kind of like chess that way, which is fun. That's fun Magic to me. We'll keep. This hand sucks. We got 1 discard spell and a bunch of lands. This Dire Tactics isn't very good. This is better. Ship the Oath of Kaya. I'm sure they have a Thoughtseize in their 80 card. Nope. Okay. Get that down tapped. pass it over. Thought erasure him. Okay, we're gonna get out this glacial fortress. Blue and black. Let's see what they got here. Got some decent cards. Kaya's Wrath, Gideon. Gideon's not that scary. Murderous Rider, maybe? Oath of Kaya is kind of good. I don't like him drawing a bunch of cards either. I'm gonna take the blessing. General Kudrow. It's not particularly exciting beyond getting some value out of dire tactics. But we're just gonna put it in the graveyard. So they're probably gonna play out Gideon here. Yep. Emblem, probably. Okay. Do have hero, but I'm just gonna play this tapped, and then when he swings in next turn, I'll exile it. Urborg. Uh-huh. Bye-bye, Gideon. What happened there? Oh, they flicked it. It's really annoying. It's really annoying that they drew that. Some lands and a spell. I'll take the lands. So Dovin's Veto. Okay. Now we're probably getting to the point where we're looking for Merciless Eviction. Jace is okay. They can just like Kaya's Wrath. Got a lot of answers to what we got going on here. This doesn't feel great, but it's a move. And I'm actually going to just bounce my own hero back to hand. Just to draw a card. Okay. We got a blocker then. Might get the Murderous Rider out of their hand. Yep, okay. That's totally fine. Got Teferis for days. Prevent all damage there. So now it's just the Kaya's Wrath in hand, actually. So playing out 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Could just like fairy tick up. Nah. It's gonna die. They're gonna blink. Thoughtseize is kind of cool, especially since we got Teferi. Then we're gonna run out the Jace here too. Okay, we'll see what happens here. Tick up on the hero. Gotcha, gotcha. And then we can flip Jace next turn. Oh my god, yeah. Don't really have anything great though to use. They're gonna run out Yorion, I think. Kill Jace. I hope they kill the hero, honestly. Okay, so that wasn't so bad. They do kill Jace. Okay, yep, that makes sense. Let's go to Fairy. White, blue, other. Yep. And then we're gonna go ahead and bounce you. Draw a card. They're like, what is he doing? We're stealing it. They got a Doom Fortold though. It's not especially scary. It's definitely just like still that. Can still just like bounce Doom Foretold. And then are we attacking them or Gideon? I'm going to attack Gideon. Take some damage there. Is it per creature? One or more, okay. Yep. Oh, those bastards. Of course they drew that. God. Well, now we're not in good shape. Atris was sweet. We can take down Gideon this turn. We're going to have to do that. Take 2 damage. Okay, Gideon down. Double trigger there. Probably just taking 2 cards. What's that, like a Dovin's Veto? Kambal is interesting. I'm going to take this in case it's a Dovin's Veto. That would be one of our best cards. It's Dire Tactics. Okay, that's still pretty good. Okay, they sacrifice the Oath of Kaya. Less cards on board for them. Yep. Gideon. Just gonna take care of this. And if they, as long as they don't get a board wipe, we're in pretty okay shape. Looks like we're just getting rid of the Atris, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's go Gideon, Gideon. Let's go attack all creatures at you. You go back. You attack Gideon. And you're attacking Gideon. Okay. And then they have to sack the dupe for Fortold, and now they are in top deck mode. I don't want to say that we're in good shape, but it's looking okay. And we got the GGs. All right, that was awesome. That's a tough deck to beat with this, and we got there, grinded them out. All right, what's up, everyone? We are back with another game of Esper Human Hero for Pioneer here. Do another two-player queue. Opponent's playing Luris, it looks like. We don't have any removal in this hand, which seems really bad. Especially if he's we got all our colors though. I don't think I can mulligan this. Yeah, this is tough, but we might actually just have to Thought Erasure before we play the hero, but we'll see. Maybe he doesn't have a 1-drop, or maybe he's playing Jund. Looks like Jund. Hope of Gear Appear. That's really interesting. Okay, okay. That makes it so he can't Thought Erasure next turn if he chooses to sack, but I think I'm still gonna run this out. Probably has removal. Okay, he's getting in with the Hope of Gear Appear here. Maybe he's just Rock. Grimflare? Oh, he's this is what you call it. Yeah, I should have known that. So we gotta make sure. Hardened Scales. That's the word I was looking for. So we gotta take the Hardened Scales here. For sure. Reflector Mage is great. We're gonna get in with the hero. Okay, they play Spire Industry, probably Metallic Mimic into the Serpent, I guess. But yeah, it doesn't get an extra counter. It's a snake. Okay, they're gonna hold that back. I would even just play out the Stonecoil Serpent, because then you got Overseer. And he might sack that now. We'll see. Gets in some extra damage. Not sure why I didn't play out the Serpent there. Get that down. We'd really like to run into some removal here, but some permanent removal. Their tactics or something.
The question is, do I swing in? I don't really mind swinging in. If he makes a trade, I'm totally fine with that. Okay, so he just, yeah, I mean, we could have held back the token, I guess. Just offered the trade. Probably would have been better. Really need a land. I would like to get this Atris down. Elsbeth isn't terrible. And they're going to lure us into the Hardened Scales. Oof. That's pretty tough. Yeah. Then they could just play Hanger back for free now. Get 2 counters on it. Still attacking with the Hope. Okay. That was a horrible draw. That was really, really bad. Horrible timing, Jace. Go home. Yeah. We're just going to offer the Reflector Mage as a trade. In all reality, I probably should have mulliganed this hand. Just like no removal. These are all like tempo, like cards that are good against like control. Playing a big old Stone Coil Serpent. Looks like. Okay, big old Hangerback Walker. Love to find Dire Tactics. Or just a land for this Atris. Like, we need stuff now. Okay, we're getting fucked. Fairy. Buys us a turn. Pitch this other Jace. Does create a blocker. Okay, there's removal. Kind of just need to hold stuff back still. I'm going to still swing in with this. Okay, so they can hit Teferi and kill it. I'm totally fine with that. Did its job. The Ozolith. Whining Constrictor. Oh, yep. I don't really understand why they don't just like play out the Hangerback Walker on 0 and get 3 counters on it. That seems really good. And then like 1 Stone Coil Serpent and they get 4 counters on the Hangerback Walker. That's killing Teferi. That's fine. They could play out both. Get 3 counters on this, and then 4 on the Hangerback for just playing it for free. Seems pretty good. And they end the turn. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, that was interesting. Very interesting. We cannot get lands though, can we? It's pretty good, but I deal with this Luris. What do we get, Jace? Okay, we get the land. Sun's Nemesis is pretty good. I'm gonna pitch this other hero. I'm gonna pitch Beatrice. How do we get rid of that Luris? I also need to kill the Stone Coil Serpent. Wow, we got so much to do here, don't we? It could be that I could kill the Mimic or the Winding Constrictor and then exile it. Although killing the Stone Coil Serpent seems pretty good. I guess we're gonna just hold this Fatal Push-Up. And now getting in with Reflector Mage seems pretty reasonable. Do we want to get in with this too? Block there with their Constrictor. Could just try to outrace him here. Yeah, I'm gonna just do that. Stop calling me. Swing in with everyone. Should have done that first then, so I could have exiled it with the general, but we might just be faster than them. So I need a chump block. Okay, they just took it. They didn't want to have to deal with that. That was cool. Okay, so we got the W there. Going into game 2 here against Hardened Scales. We don't really have like enchantment removal. Kaya is insane though, and Hostage Taker is actually kind of good too. So we're gonna ditch 2 oracles here, and then Teferi is like actually pretty good. These Thought Erasures and stuff aren't great because they just kind of unload their hand pretty quick. So we'll take out stuff like that. Try that out. Kaya's super good against her deck. Could be that we want 3 Kaya in the sideboard. It's just an all-around good card for a lot of scenarios. It's really good against Orzhov Auras. It's good against this deck. It's good against any graveyard sort of deck. We're going to keep this. The Hostage Taker is super cool. And we got Hero Precinct 1 into Reflector Mage into Hostage Taker, in theory. So we'll give this a keep. Try it out. He probably has a good turn 1 Hardened Scales, though. Nothing. Okay. We'll play the island. Say go. If we were on the play this game, this would be devastating. Let's him get ahead a little bit. So a Steel Overseer. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and play out this hero. Pass it on over. Let's see what they got here. Ballista would be pretty bad. We can only get it on 2 though, unless they have a land, a hardened scales, and then yeah. But I think you'd play a little quicker if you had that. So opponent thinking it out here. Okay, metallic mimic on construct. I'm guessing. Yep. And they're just gonna pass it over. Okay. It's fine with us. Still just Reflector Mage here, get some value out of the hero for sure that way. Okay, Reflector Mage that. And then we're not going to attack. Love to draw land. I guess I could have just Kai'd there and exiled it. Yeah, that would actually have been better. I didn't even see Kaya in our hand. Okay, opponent taking their time here. I really wish I would have played out that Kaya instead. Just exiled that thing. But maybe we can hit like I mean, it hits a lot of stuff in their deck, honestly. They play out like a what you call it here, the hangerback walker. Yeah, so that's a fantastic hit with Kaya too. And he probably wouldn't have played that out if I played out Kaya first. So actually working to our advantage here. Okay, great. So I still like just playing Kaya. This is pretty devastating for them. I wouldn't be surprised if they just conceded. Okay, and then we're going to get in with the Reflector Mage here. Now they can't really play out the Steel Overseer, so we'll just say that was our plan to begin with. And then we could actually steal the Metallic Mimic and then name Human when we recast it. Oh my god, that's brutal. Is this a Walking Ballista? Okay, that's pretty good. They can take care of Kaya, which they need to do. Now, like another hostage taker. I wonder if we put one counter on it. I still like just taking it. It's pretty rude. This is so big. Nope, I want it smaller. We'll take the Metallic Mimic. And then I don't mind just attacking with the crew here. Okay, we're looking like we're in pretty okay shape. The Lurus isn't looking so hot right now. I don't think they can get this thing up to 3 counters, so we should be able to play that Metallic Mimic. Still like to hit another land, though. I could go Jace, Thoughtseize, and the Mimic. Okay, they play out the Overseer. And another one. So, kind of incentive to take the Ballista now. Kill spell would be great. It is a kill spell. They can get that thing up to 3. What does Metallic Mimic have on it? It's just a 1. I'm going to play it safe here. I can't Thoughtseize him too. I think I still want to kill that thing though. Still just Ballista. I mean, I could hit their face. I could hit an Overseer and get the thing up to 2 and then put another counter on it. It's just Ballista. Just the safest. Will ping us or kill a human. I guess I should have attacked with everyone first. Why would they kill that one? I just don't really understand that. Okay. We're going to swing with the crew. They are down to 3. They're not in a great position here. Trophy. Yep, okay, you can have that back. You get a land. We just have another one, though, so. Get the second black source here. Okay, hanger back walker. I kind of want to steal that. Right? And another one. Okay, they scooped it up there. Yep, they didn't like what we were doing, so that was fun. All right, so there's a few games for you guys. Tune in for the wrap up here. All right, so there's the deck for you guys. It's a lot of fun to play. I love playing this deck. This is kind of the type of Magic I really enjoy playing. These sort of like grindy, value-based decks that it's kind of like a chess game when you play them, you know. So, yeah, this deck is just overall really fun. I think that this is probably heading towards where the new shell of Esper Hero in Pioneer wants to be, and especially once the companion stuff kind of goes away from the format. Hopefully, I think this deck will be actually pretty well positioned. I mean, General Kudrow is just actually all around really good for post companion pioneer. It hits Uro in the graveyard and deals with stuff like that. The sacrificing 2 humans on him to destroy a creature with power 4 greater will actually be pretty relevant. I think that ramp will come back and those like big mana, big creature decks, and obviously just being able to sack the tokens from Hero of Precinct 1 is really good with the general if you're dealing with something like that. So yeah, overall, I really like where this deck is at now. It's a fun deck to play. If you guys enjoyed watching me play this deck, please drop a comment, like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel. Anything you can do to help me out would be awesome. And stay tuned because there's going to be a lot more original Pioneer content coming your way. All right, thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.